finally reached Alleppey. So Alleppey getting here is very simple. There are 2 airports around in dreamt and Kutch, which is equal distance around 2 hours to reach Alleppey. Connectivity through trains, buses, and more importantly, wait for it. Public boats. Yeah, you get to Alleppey from different parts of Kerala like Kottayam or Kollam or Kochi with public ferries. It takes a longer time, but if you want to experience that, that's more than experience. यहाँ के रोड्स बहुत ही अच्छे हैं तो अगर आपको सेल्फ ड्राइव लेना है या तो ट्रिवेंड्रम से या फिर कोची से आप ले सकते हो. वंस वी लैंडेड हियर द यूजुअल थिंग जो होता है हमेशा ऑटो वाले ने लूट लिया. बट आई केम प्रिपेयर्ड. आई न्यू कि दिस इज माई थर्ड टाइम इन केरला, फर्स्ट टाइम इन Alleppey. तो ना तो मेरे को था कि यार अगली बार से एटलीस्ट रुकना नहीं है. सो आई हैड बुक दिस सेल्फ ड्राइव स्कूटी इन एडवांस. इससे हम लोग एक्चुअली अगले 2 दिन यूज़ करने वाले हैं, विच विल बी रियली हेल्पफुल. मेरे को मिल गया 500 रुपया स्कूटी नानी टूर्स एंड ट्रैवल्स. So it took us around half an hour with our scooty, with our two-wheeler to reach our resort. The resort is situated on the banks of Lake Vembanad. So Vembanad Lake is one of the longest lakes in the country. In fact, it is the longest lake in the country and one of the largest in the entire country. The largest in Kerala certainly. So I'll go ahead and show you around. Hopefully you'll like it too. अभी हम हमारा रूम एंटर करने जा रहे हैं. सो वी जस्ट अबाउट टू एंटर आवर रूम एंड सी हाउ इट इज. सो दिस इज हाउ इट लुक्स. Pretty nice, huh? So you're in very good luck because what they did was they gave us a pool villa. Pretty good. So this is the first time that I'm staying in a pool villa, and that too out of sheer luck, and that's why they call it God's own country. What's more beautiful is what comes beyond it. So you see this? So that's Vembanad Lake. That's the longest lake in India. It stretches from I think Kochi in north of Kerala to Kollam, and it has a series of inland waterways where you can travel to many parts of Kerala just through this lake. Those are Chinese fishing nets out there, pretty popular in this part of the world. But more than that, what's more amazing is the entire view from this room. Vembanad Lake. So this is Alleppey on this side, and the opposite end of the lake is Kumrapam. Two of the most beautiful scenic locations, or backwater locations in all of India, is situated on the banks of this river, Lake Vembanad. What more would you want for a holiday? Okay guys, it's pretty late in the afternoon, but there's the Nehru Boat Race going on in Alleppey and I don't want to miss it, so I'm going to go and head there right now. So let's catch up at Nehru Boat Race finishing point.
must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah.
So as you guys already know, Kerala is called God's own country. I never had the faintest idea on why they call it God's own country. Maybe different reasons. I've heard different theories over the years. I come from a college which was predominantly, I had a lot of Malayalam friends, and they told me different stories. But I'll tell you why, for me, it's God's own country to me. As a traveler, you go through a lot of bad days. A lot of bad days. In fact, terrible days. I almost missed my flight to Ladakh by 5 minutes. I went to Meghalaya, to this amazing place called Doki, to see some very clear water in the Doki river. I couldn't see it. It was flooded. It was dirty. Terrible days and rained all day. But today was not one of them. Today was a very different day. Very, very different day, because I've been terribly lucky today. Terribly lucky. God has its hands over my head today. First off, it's been raining constantly for 3-4 days since the time I come here. So that's what people have been telling me. Today, not a drop of rainfall. Not a single drop. The weather has been very pleasant. Very, very pleasant. Secondly, I checked into my resort. I had actually booked for a lakeside view room. And what did I get? I got a free upgrade to a pool villa. Lakeside pool villa. Just imagine. That's something really amazing, because this is the first time that I've been staying in a pool villa, and that was out of sheer luck, and I thank God for that. And finally, I never knew that today of all days was the first race of Nehru boating competition, the all famous boat race in Kerala that just started today, and I didn't want to miss it. I didn't know how to get there. Incidentally, the resort that I was staying in had some extra passes there, and those extra passes were the final ones that they had, and I just went ahead and asked them, how do I get there? So he said, just take one pass. I said, how much do I pay you? He said, just go and see if you can find a place there, because maybe you can't. At this point they won't let you enter. I came here and I can tell you, I had the time of my life. People cheering for their teams, people happy, and that's how, for me, I call it God's own country. What's it for you? So that's the end of our day one, and we're kind of finishing it off with a nice step in the pool at Bambanad Lake. Nice background, huh?
We will always take a step.